10 officials today, and we are underway. Oregon wins it back, and they will have it moving from left to right as we see it. Passes down low. Nice move by Sen. He spins past his man, misses it on the reverse layup, but there's the tap in as Mike Scott puts Virginia ahead by a score of 2-0. Zaglinski sends down a little Mike Scott. Scott defended by Oshler. Fadeaway jumper from 15, and he knocks it down. It was a thing of beauty. Mike Scott. His hair dumps it off to Sen. Sen pulls up from 10 feet out, and he knocks one down from the baseline. But Sim going the other way for Oregon. He'll feed it up. Here's Joseph. Joseph unloads from 3, and he cans it from the far wing left. So, Oregon has its first lead of the day. It's now 7-6. Ziegler has it going the other direction now for Oregon. He's in transition. Puts a shot off the window. No good, but Woods there for the putback on the two-hand jam.
If we're going to have a chance at this game, they've got to play against a set defense, which is what we work on and talk about. But I think they're good in transition, and I think we weren't. It was almost like we had to recalibrate, or we had to get ourselves in a better situation to have not just being back, but alertness to where they were once we were back.
It's out to Joseph. Three-pointer in transition is good. Look out. Here come the Ducks. They're starting to surge a little bit. Inbound pass to Harris. Quick shot. He pulls up and drills the jumper from 10 feet away on the right side. He's in the low block early in this game. Brogdon trying to take it all the way on the other side. Missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it right back up and in off the window. Rebound there for Harris. Going the other way quickly. Evans crossing over. Takes it coast to coast and lays it in with a left hand. Great move by Bub. Goes opposite wing now. Zaglinski fires one up from 3, and he splashes it through. Now goes to Zaglinski. Zaglinski kicks it out. Harris with a good look at a 3, and he cans it as he rattles it through. So Joe Harris with his first three-pointer. Oregon with a 30-28 lead at the break.
Felt like we got rattled, but in the locker room, like I said, a couple guys' heads was down, but that's why we have teammates. They picked us up, and we won the second half, and we played hard.
Zaglinski, now it's Harris driving in the lane, floats it up with the left hand. His shot was altered, gets his own rebound and powers it. Joseph's got it top of the arc, defended by Zaglinski. He thinks about the three-pointer, passes up on it. Now he gives to Sim. Sim puts up a leaner off the window, no good, fighting for the loose ball. It's going to be Oshler who has it, but now he loses it. It's picked up by Scott. 3 minutes into our second half, Virginia trying to add to the tally, and what a shot by Jontel Evans, who floats it high off the window and good.
He worked really hard on something that a lot of people don't work on this summer. Finishing, driving and touch around, because certainly, we worked on trying to get his shot a little more consistent as free throws, but we really challenged him with get better at your floaters, your drives, your plays off the glass.
Evans sends down low to Scott. Scott's going to post up on Singler now, puts it on the floor, spins around, pull-up jumper, up and good as he fades away. Passed it the last second to Mitchell. Mitchell to Harris. Harris fires it up from 3. He hits it with a foul.
Great basketball.
So Virginia trying to answer. Mike Scott with a 17-foot jumper as he rattles it through.
I think experience played a factor. There's always two halves to a game. First half, like I said, wasn't really that good. But in the second half, as leaders, we came out and decided we was going to be aggressive on both sides of the ball, and that's what we did.
He's going to pass it off to Evans. Evans goes by the defense and lays it in off the rim.
That's what I worked on all summer, just finishing over the trees, and, just giving my team, advantage, just, me hitting those shots.
Start to make a move. They're shooting 42% in the second half after shooting 46% in the first half. Here's a nice move by Singler, but he couldn't finish.
Once we get, our sound defensively, everything on offense will take care of itself.
Zaglinski's defended by Joseph. Now off to Harris. Harris goes through the defense, banks the shot up and in off the window from 8 feet away on the run. Here comes Evans on the other end of things. Slip down, passes off to Mike Scott, who lays it in with a foul.
This is what you work for, all summer. Just not to get too down on yourself. Myself, I didn't play much in the first half due to foul trouble, just to come back in the second half and just play freely and just dominate.
Now he'll go after it again. He spins his way down the lane, scoops to the hoop, and lays it in with a left hand. Cavaliers taking control here in the second frame, and a hard-earned win for the Cavalier basketball team here in Oregon. There's the final horn, another big one for the Hoos here on the road.